So, good evening to everybody. How is everybody doing? Where are my homies at? Are you guys asleep? Let me be the first to like what I do. Yes, charity begins at home. What did I do now? So guys, how many of you are available? What's going on, guys? Tell me where you're watching me from. Tell me where you are at. That's it. Oh. As I got many new followers. Canada, there, or there. Canada, okay. I'm seeing D or they. Which one is right? Which one is the right pronunciation? Or they? It could be. Yes, I'm seeing you for the first time. Good. You're welcome to this great platform. This is you will enjoy this platform. Here we respect everybody, but we don't tolerate disrespect. Yes, so a lot of people have been following this page for years now, and they keep following this page. So this is one of the best page you can follow on social media, because here you learn wisdom. No be joke. It's no joke. Guys, I was unable to fulfill my promise. Moses Jeremiah said, my accent is funny. Why is my accent funny to you? Tell me, Moses Jeremiah, why is my accent funny to you? Do you want me to be fake? Do you want me to fake my accent? I am original, one of a kind, one in a million. You don't need to ask me that. Why did you say my accent is funny? That is disrespect. I wasn't born in USA. I wasn't born in United Kingdom. This is my accent. So I speak like where I was raised. You understand me? London and Kennedy, how are you doing? I've given you a shout out. Moses Jeremiah, I don't care what your opinion is. You saying my accent is funny is disrespectful. Because somebody like you are fake. Like you love fake people. And that is why a lot of you get scammed. That is why somebody like you, see Indians. Have you heard Indians speak English? Have you heard Indian accents? How they speak? This is how many Indians speak. That's their accent. Have you seen the Arabs speak English? Have you heard them speak English? That is their accent. Even here where I live, Germans have accent when they speak English. Austrians have accent when they speak English. Whether I am from Africa, Europe does not matter to you. It's not your business. Where I come from is not your business, because you showed disrespect in the first instance. Do you understand me? So people come from different backgrounds, different countries, different tribes. Gambians, Ghanaians, South Africans, Kenyans, they have their accents. When a Kenyan man speaks, even where I live in Austria, there is what we call Viennese accent. Why should you tell me there is what we call Viennese accent? Why did you say my accent is funny? You that is saying my accent is funny, you have no profile picture. You are hiding yourself. You are not proud of who you are. You asked me, you said am I not proud of myself? But you're not proud of yourself. If you're proud of yourself, you will not hide your self. You hid yourself under the table. You are not proud to show your face. You are not proud to show your face to the world. Because if you are proud, you will expose yourself. Yes. If you are proud, you expose yourself. You show the world who you are. Or are you a criminal? Because if you are, maybe you are a wanted person. You are a fugitive. That's why you are hiding. If not, what stops you from showing your profile picture? And you are telling me, am I not proud of myself? I am completely proud of myself. Why should I tell you the country I come from? Why should I tell you? Why should I tell you the country I come from? You don't deserve to know where I come from. For what now? So guys, welcome to my evening show. Michele Guliani from Moscow, I see you. So how is everybody doing? I just gave you, what's the name of that person? Moses, I just gave you 2 minutes attention. Yes. Ozinub from Iran, I see you big time. Cheryl Adeniji, good evening to you. Happy Sunday to you. Yes, Ireland represented. Yes, Ireland Cheryl Adeniji from Ireland. Bello Hawks, I just wanted to teach the guy some lessons. So guys, this evening is going to be an interesting program. Taiwo Lowe, good evening to you. Yes, so this evening, the topic for this evening broadcast, I told you guys we are going to start our normal program. The topic for this evening program is, Kate, I see you. The topic for this evening program is extra money. Extra money. Extra money. Are we many here? Yeah. A lot of people are watching. So guys, extra money. Why did I title this program Extra Money? Now listen. God's last born is in the building. God's last born, I see you. Now, Peter Wamfula, I see you. Good evening to you. Let's go. So the title for this evening program is Extra Money. When I was a little boy, I told you guys my story. My father loved me so much. My father loved me so much. My father is late now. Listen to it. Listen to this story. I believe, that is my own belief, I don't know. Parents do have their favorite child. Yes, parents also do. Some parents do have their favorite son or daughter. I was the favorite son of my father. Are you listening to me now? So when I was a little boy, as far as I could remember, when I was a little boy, my father took me wherever he went. Not just like going to his shop, even after the day's business, he would take me to palm wine joints. I remember then, as I was about 5 years, after the day's business, my father would take me to palm wine joints where he would drink like a bottle of palm wine before we went home. I remembered very well. So now, what my father did then was, Each time we were on holidays or after school, he would ask me to come to his shop. Yes, so he would take me to his shop. And most times he discussed with his age mates, co-businessmen, because we had a shop then. You know, we had line where we said, where we sold patent medicine. So I overheard my father and some experienced men say this, listen, they said, after making money, that is, after making money to build a house, making money for your daily bread, to buy yourself food, pay your children's school fees. Many of the men, I listened to their discussion. They agreed it is important you make extra money. Make money for problems. Make money for hospital bills. Make money to sue people. That is, make extra money for problems. Then, as a child, I did not understand what they meant. Why should somebody make money for problems? Now I understood. Now I know why. Now that it took me years, more than 50 years to know this. And I want to share it with you. Yes, you've got to make. Some people might say, they have not made enough money to feed themselves. They have not been able to build houses. They have not been able to achieve their dreams in life. Whether you have been able to achieve your dreams, like build a house, buy a car, you need to keep money aside for problems. Now me they tell you. See, sometimes there are so many people who don't look for problem, but problem look for them. There are people who they are peaceful people. They don't look for problem, but problem look for them. Problem will look for them. This is what I call reality of life. Yes. When I talk about extra money, Michael, when I'm talking about extra money, I'm not telling you to go and steal. If you are able to achieve certain things in life, don't stop making money. Alex, Okelo, I see you. Don't stop making money. Yes, you've got to keep money aside for problem. Let me tell you, wherever you live in this life, I found out every now and then, problem will come to you. Problem will come your way. There is no human being that is exempted. Anybody that told you that he has not faced problems that involves money, that person is a liar. There are problems we don't wish to come our way, but somehow you see that problem come our way. At times, especially if you live even here in Europe here, a lot of people also suffer intimidation, racism, that will warrant you to hire a lawyer. You need money in Europe here, you need money to hire a lawyer. You need money to fight your case. That is why I told you, you need extra money. There are things, if you do not have money, you will allow it to slide because of poverty. That is why I told you, money is very important in this life. Without money, you are dead. And I maintain what I'm saying. I told you, money is the God of this life, this world. Some people argued. What I told you is the truth. Look at today. Without money, there is nothing you can do. This is not me encouraging you to go involve yourself into evil. This is not what I mean. Work hard and make legit money. You need it. A lot of people have made mistakes in life, and that is why they are down today, suffering. See, let me tell you, heaven and earth is here on earth. I mean, heaven and hell is here on earth. If you have no money, that is when you will know that hell is real. That's when you know that hell is real here on earth. What I'm saying is, make extra money. There are so many people today, they are in helpless situation. Helpless situation. Who caused it? In most cases, our helpless situation we being in helpless situation wasn't caused by anybody. Was not caused by external forces. Was caused by us. At times, people become their own destiny destroyer. I will tell you why and how. At times, people become their own destiny destroyer. Many people used their hands to destroy their destiny. Number one, I'm talking about extra money. And there is something I've realized in this life. There is nobody who hasn't gotten opportunity or chance to be great in life. Either you blew your chances, or yes, you blew your chances, you messed it up, or you failed to recognize that it was that chance, that opportunity came your way. You were ignorant of the fact that this was an opportunity that you should utilize. Make extra money is the topic. Extra money. I always say prepare for the worst. Invest for rainy days. Keep something aside so that when push comes to shove, you have something to fall back on. A lot of people do not have what to fall back on in life. A lot of people don't have backup plan. That is why when problem come their way, that problem will shock them. Yes, problem do eat people up. Yes, that problem eats you up because you don't have extra money. You have no backup plan. You did not prepare for rainy days. And what happens when problem comes your way? You start running to people who made use of their opportunities, who made use of their chances. But you had yours. Great chance, great opportunity came your way. You blew it because you are not smart. You are foolish. I know a lot of people who messed up their resources, the money that came their way, because they wanted to impress others. Sure. And that is why they are where they are today. Yes. Some people went on irrelevant vacation just to show off. You want your friends to hear that you are on vacation in Italy, in Spain, in Trinidad and Tobago, in Jamaica. You want to post videos and pictures of your vacation online. You are seeking you are seeking external validation. You want people to applaud you, to say, these guys they went to Canary Island. The man took his wife to Bangkok. Yes. You have an opportunity to keep extra money for yourself, but you blew it. I tell you, let me tell, before I've not gone on vacation before. I have not gone on vacation before. Instead of going on vacation, keep extra money for problems, because problems might come your way. Now let me tell you the importance of keeping extra money. Now this evening I want to talk. Have you not seen actors and actresses in Africa? Actors and actresses in Africa. Listen to me. You see some of them go on vacation, live luxurious lifestyles. They live lavish lifestyles. When they get sick or when problem come their way, you see the same people get homeless, or a lot of them start begging money. Guys, listen. I know how many actors that became sick. The next thing that happened was they started begging money online. You begin to ask yourself, where did these guys keep the money they made? Entertainers, businessmen who made money, but they did not save their money for rainy days or for problem. They did not. Let me tell you, we learn every day. There are people who wasted money. Patrick Martins, I see you. So many African people went for medical treatment in abroad while they can handle that case, that sickness at home. They want their neighbors, their friends, family, people to hear that they went to abroad for medical treatment. They traveled to, let me put it this way. They went, yes, you are proud because you want to impress people. You want people to hear that you went to abroad for medical treatment. The money you are supposed to keep for yourself, you wasted it because you want to impress people. I keep telling people, listen. I keep telling people, I say, listen. There comes a time in your life when you don't need anybody. From the day you were born till the time you start to hustle, to work hard, getting to, let me not even exaggerate this, after 50 years, you are supposed to have, you are supposed to be on your own. You are supposed to be independent. After 50 years, you are supposed to have achieved what you needed in life. If after 50 years, you are still running up and down, begging people, asking people for help, you didn't actually play your role very well. I was discussing with somebody. The person told me, he said, man proposes, God disposes. I said, that's a lie. Why should God dispose your plans? We are masters of our fate. A bad workman quarrels with his tools. When you say God disposed your plans, check yourself. I call it self-evaluation. The mistakes you made along the way could be the cause of your poverty today. Yes, many people, I spoke about self-destructive behaviors. Destroying your destiny. Some people, what destroyed them today is drunkenness. Alcohol was what finished them. Some people, what messed their lives up was women or men. There are men who are womanizers. They have no control. Wherever they see women, they put head. Yes, there are men, they built their own duplex on women. They spent all their money on women. They bought cars for women. They built houses for women. They sent women on vacation. I know somebody who had great opportunity. Somebody that had great opportunity. I don't call names. Where he was living then, he had the money. The estate he lived in, he had the money to buy at least 2 plots of land inside the estate he was living. When it was much more cheaper or cheap to buy plots of land there, just not up to, let's say, $200, euros, in a very good location. This man was busy buying clothes, going to parties, showing off. And as he was doing it, he was living in rented house, rented apartments. Then the estate was just coming up. If you go to the estate, you see empty plots of land. Excuse me. Real estate agents were coming to the man, say, listen, there's a plot of land to buy. This man has family, has children. He did not think about laying good foundation for his family, for his children. Prettiness, I see you appreciate you. He did not think about his children. Let me share a story with you. This story is long, but I want to cut it short. There was one man, back then, like 20-something years ago, I usually go to discuss with this man. I said, man, this life we live and die. Kiss Daniel, I see you. I said, why should one stress himself about building a house when you know one day you are going to go, you are going to leave this earth? The man told me. That man was much more older than me. He told me, if you fail to build a house for yourself, how about your children? Huh? Man, the man woke me up from slumber. He woke me up from sleep. The man said, if you fail to build a house for yourself because you know one day you are going to die, how about your children? That means if you fail to lay good foundation, if you fail to build that house, your children are going to be stranded. Don't tell me it is your life that children should go and hustle for themselves. Let me tell you, it's not every child that is capable of hustling for himself. Children are different in their ways. Not everyone it's not every child that will make it. It's not every child that will make it. Now let's continue. So this man had great opportunity of turning things around. That is, laying good foundation for his wife, his children. He did not do it. At a time, he lost his job. Things went south. He was wearing brocade, wearing clothes, driving car. Let me tell you something a lot of people do not know. Even here in Europe, you may like to argue. Car could be a destiny destroyer. The car you own might be your greatest problem. Some time ago, I made a video. I said, you don't need a car. Some people, I advised my children, they did not even, later they told me, Daddy, you are right. See, car can make you poor. I owned car for years. Many people you see in Africa, in Europe here, what is keeping them poor is their lifestyle, car. Do you know how much the money you spend on car is enough to build a duplex somewhere in Africa, even buy you a flat. Here, some people drove car all their life. I don't need to mention names. So many men you see today, there are men who are no longer alive, who are supposed to have left inheritance for their children, but they left none because of their lifestyle. I know some, they owned car all their life. I need to be specific. I know some men, all their life they drove cars till they died without building any house, without leaving anything behind for their children. All the money they made, they spent on cars because they want to live luxurious lifestyle. See, now let me tell you, every day if you are a car owner, I owned many cars. I even drove convertible. Every day you buy fuel to drive around. Every day, if you are a car owner, every day, before you make a move, Michele said he has a car, it's always a problem. Car will render you poor. Learn from me. Some people show off with car. They show off with car like they are big boys, big girls. You want to be seen inside car. You are inviting poverty. Now, me, they tell you, there are many rich people, they have no car. They don't own cars, but they are multi-millionaires. Here in Europe, many, they don't own cars, but they are multi-millionaires. Let's continue. Every day, I drove car. You buy fuel. You go to the petrol station, you buy fuel. Every time there was a car I bought, every day, I was at mechanic workshop. Every time the car was giving me problem. Every time, there was a time one day, I spent 2,000 euros just to repair a car. When money had value, I'm telling you, that's why I told you guys sometimes I feel like crying. The mistakes I made. Do you call it youthful exuberance or whatever you call it? Youthful mistakes. There was a time one time I went to repair my car, I had to pay 2,000 euros. Did you know when? As far back as 2002, 2003. I dropped cash. And the money, the 2,000 euros I paid for that car, as at that time, was enough for me to buy, just for repair, to repair the car, 2,000. How much did I buy the car? Oh. Man, I told you at times we are our own worst enemy. We are our own worst enemy. Let me tell you, the money I spent by purchasing one particular car then was enough for me to buy a plot of land in a choice area somewhere in Africa. Because I wanted to be seen inside convertible. I wanted to be seen inside convertible. People were hailing me. All what I gained from driving convertible was applause. Hey, that guy is a big guy. No, boy, this your car is sharp. That was the only thing I gained. The money I spent after. How much did people buy the land they have today? Many people bought the land they own today that made them somebody. Peanuts. Today they are well-to-do. They are rejoicing because they made wise investments. Then I wanted to be seen inside convertible. I wanted to be noticed. I wanted people to recognize me. And where are the people today? Where are those people? I don't know where they are. Many are dead. Many have left this town. Many I don't even see them again. These were people I wanted to impress. And there is something I want you to learn from me. That is, never you do anything to impress anybody. If they are laughing at you, if they are mocking you, let them mock. Your interest comes first. Your overall well-being comes first. I did not realize these things on time. To be honest. Today, man, where do I even start? As at 2000, listen, I want to tell you my mistakes. As at 2000, you know, there are villages in Austria here, they sold land as at 2000, 7,000 euros, 10,000 euros, even 5,000 euros, 4,000 euros plus of land. Plots of land, I called. They said, if you're interested, come pay money. As a tutor, plot of land, you own it for life. Guess what? I used the money to show off, like buying cars and wrong investments. Even then, man, if I had planned very well, if I had invested very well, I would have been a millionaire in dollars, in euro. Even then, I would call my wife. I said, "Nne, come and see you. See plot of land, 5,000, 4,000. It was possible then to purchase it, if not like maybe, if I should be honest with you, it was possible for me to buy at least 2-3 plots of land somewhere in villages here. But I did not buy it. Now today, if you go to, what is it called? All these real estate newspapers, or if you go online to check those areas, you'll be seeing 150,000 euros, 200,000 euros, 80,000 euros, 100,000 euros, some 500,000 euros. Something they sold 5,000, 8,000, depending on the village, depending on the size of the land and things like that. And the opportunity was there. I decided to buy a car and show off. How about investing, going to Africa and buying property in choice areas? Then, but I decided to buy cars. That is to tell you, many people you see today are because of their own problems, mistakes they made, wrong investment plan. And who do you blame? You blame yourself. You blame yourself because you made wrong investments in your life. You made mistakes. So getting to 50 years, you are now 60. You live in regrets. You are looking for somebody to help you. You are looking for somebody to rescue you. While you had opportunity, there is nobody who hasn't gotten opportunity to be great, but we messed it up. Sometimes, what comes on my mind is, had I known, had I known, had I known. Till today, had I known, I would have been a big dude today, but I blew my chances. Anybody that tell you he has not gotten chance or opportunity is ignorant. Yes, let me tell you how. That chance might have come your way, but you did not acknowledge it. You did not recognize it. You did not know that it was an opportunity. You are waiting for people to ring bell, shout, hey, this is opportunity, this is opportunity. Opportunity must have come your way, but you did not know it was, that it was opportunity, lifetime chance. That chance you blew, that opportunity you messed up, some people used it and became somebody today. And today you are going to those people to beg for money. Some people sold land and ate the money. Some people sold another person. Let me give you an instance now. A man might sell a plot of land, use the money and travel abroad. Another man might sell a plot of land, use the money and buy a car, and that car will have an accident or begin to give him problem. The person that used his money to purchase a car did not know that that money that came his way was a great opportunity. The one that used his money to travel abroad made good use of his opportunity. And today, the one that bought a car with his money is asking the one that traveled abroad that made use of his opportunity for help. Some people some people got opportunities. They went into business, committed themselves, dedicated themselves into that business and became great. Now, you have opportunity to be great. You mess it up. And let me tell you, ask yourself, bank book, I see you. Now ask yourself, that person you are going to borrow money from, that person you are going to ask money, you are going to borrow money from, if that man or that woman did not make use of the opportunities available to him, you wouldn't go to that man to borrow money. It was because the person organized his life, planned very well, denied himself certain things, even fun, to be who he is today or who she is today. That's why you got the man to go and say, please help me. I know people who came to abroad here and went back, they couldn't endure. Some people said Europe is too cold, abroad is too cold. Some said the work is too hard, they cannot do this kind of work. And there are people who endured staying in abroad. They went through, they saw it all. Went through hell to be who they are today. And you are somewhere in Africa, you had the opportunity, and you are calling them, now please help me with some money. Why didn't you stay? Let me tell you, why didn't you stay and endure what others endured? What I'm saying is this. A lot of people, I mean, at certain age, especially if you're over 50 years, you are supposed to be well established in life that you don't need nobody. And I do not know who is watching me. I don't know how old you are. This is a race you've got to run. Say, getting to a certain age in your life, you don't mess yourself up. Because when you keep asking people for money, for help, you are ridiculing yourself. People will begin to avoid you. People will begin to see you as a useless man or a useless woman. Don't tell me, man proposes, God disposes. Why should God dispose your plans? Every time. You are not the only person that is living in this on this earth that God will keep disposing your plans. That God, why should you be the one that will be disfavored? This, they say, all fingers are not equal. Why should your own be short? Why you? That's why I always say, there are things you've got to resist vehemently in life. Say no to it. This is not going to be my portion. My life will not be my life will not be a mess. People cannot mock me. People cannot. Let me tell you something. If your parents were laughed at, if big guys, rich people, people that considered themselves influential, rich, avoided you when you were coming up, when you were growing. If people looked down on you, your family, let me tell you, it is left for you. It is on you to turn the table around, nobody else. You cannot insult my father and insult me. You cannot insult my mother and insult me. My father made his mistakes. My mother made her mistakes. So if somebody insulted your father or your mother, maybe you were small then. Now it's time for you to prove those people wrong. Say, 9, you cannot. I'm here now. Nothing remains permanent. That is, now, this is the time to announce your presence. Say you are here now. You show them. Say that, how do you want it? Back in the, see, 50 years ago, you laughed at me. 30 years ago, you laughed at me. But today, you cannot laugh at me. I'm here now. Anyhow you want it, I'll give it to you. But you know the worst is, if you continue to live a miserable life, if you are at every given time a laughing stock. I said here sometimes, there are times you need to prove people wrong. Now me the talk. You need to shut some people up. This is why you shouldn't make certain mistakes in life. Yes, you need to shut some people up. Tell them to keep quiet, that you are here now. If you laughed at my father, you cannot laugh at me. If you laugh at anybody, you cannot laugh at me. I'm here now. If you say you be man, if you are a man, come out, let's see which area of life. If you are a woman, you tell her, come, which area of life are you better? That is what and why the Bible says, thou shalt be the head and not the tail. I refuse to be the tail. Why should I be the tail? I've got to remain above. That's why they say you've got to be above and not beneath. You wept at night. You wept at night because of the disrespect you suffered as a child. People who were not supposed to talk to you spoke to you. That is enough. That disrespect is enough to galvanize you into action. People you know that you are more intelligent than just because their parents were well-to-do, they don't consider you a human being. If then you've not gotten opportunity, if you are still small, I can understand you. But 30 years of your life, 40 years, 50 years, you were not able to prove yourself. Say wetin happen. They say, since the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and violence taketh it by force. There are times we say na lie, Ikweshiri, men I know they go anywhere until I make it. Did you read the story of Jacob and the angel? How Jacob's name became Israel. Jacob wrestled with an angel. And Jacob said, as they were wrestling, the angel was telling, the angel, as they struggled, the angel was struggling to free himself. Jacob said, "Na lie, you are not going anywhere." Jacob said, "I will never leave you until you bless me." Me and you go there here. Now here, if you don't bless me, if things don't change, if my situation don't turn around, I'm not going anywhere. Now here, until I get the blessing. That is what it means. Say, you no agree. That's what it means. There are times you say, when you remember, that's why people make reference. One person alone is supposed to provoke you into action. One person, if you remember how they spoke to you, how they disrespected you, that is enough to make you succeed in life. Say this person, you cannot, you no reach. Learn to fight to finish. That is, did you hear? There comes a time you say, forward ever, backward never. Anything will want happen, now forward movements until you achieve your aim. If you try and fail, you get up and try again. Try and fail, you get up and try again. If you remember that there are people waiting for you to fail, there are people waiting to laugh at you. You don't know. You don't know. As you live, you don't care, but there are people who cares. There are people who do not want you to succeed. There are people who want you to remain like your father, remain like your father. They don't want light in your family. See, that's what you see some people say, like father, like son, like mother, like daughter. They want you to be like your mother. Poor woman, poor wretched woman, poor wretched man. They are sitting, watching. They want to see you fail. You've got to disappoint them big time. You've got to disappoint. People are waiting for you to. There are not a joke. They want to laugh at you. Whoa, see you. You made nothing out of your life. You thought you were going to succeed. Remembering these things alone is enough for you to fight to finish. That's when you hit your hand on your chest. Say now who you be, who are you? Where you want to take pass? Who are you? Onyeke Ebo, where you want to take pass? Somebody said, fight the good fight. The good fight is, let me tell you what the good fight is. In everything you do, be successful. That's the good fight. You don't understand. If you fail, you did not fight a good fight. Man, this puzzle is here again. What does the Bible say? The Bible says, it says, whatever your hand findeth to do, do it with all your might. Whatever, do you know what it means? It's anything your hand, whatever you do, anything you find doing, whatever you involve yourself in, be the best at it. Just be excellent, be the best. Anything you do, in whatever field, anything you do, he said, whatever your hand findeth to do, do it with all your might, with all your power. Don't manage. Do it, put all your power in it. Anyhow, I want to end the broadcast here. I want to say thank you for being part of this broadcast. You've got to turn your table around, or see, you live a miserable life. That's it. Bambuk appreciates you. The worst that can happen to anybody, let me tell you, is at certain age, especially as you get older, you depend on people. This is why I said, make extra money, keep extra money for problems, for sicknesses. There are times you don't look for problem, but problem will look for you. And let me repeat it again. There are times you don't look for problem will look for you. And in Ecclesiastics, it says, money answereth all things. It says, money answereth, or don't joke. Story plenty. I would have dropped more these programs for you guys. But at times, these things escape my mind. Let's end it here, guys. Let's end it here. Tomorrow is another day, so we continue. Miss Folashade, you want... Miss Folashade is in the building. Well, Jack Bruman, how you doing? Jack Bruman, that's a fine name. Jungle Boogie, I see everybody. I see everybody. Karin, Coffee, I see you big time. Yes, I am on fire. Sometimes you see me, I am on fire. Jordan, sir, I see you big time. Well, tomorrow is another day. I want to share. I'm coming out tomorrow. If I'm in the mood, I will drop message for you guys. Let's meet tomorrow. I might go live tomorrow in the morning. My head is full. Story plenty. So tomorrow I'm coming out. Good night to everybody. See you tomorrow.